Welcome back to Pokemon FireRed. So remember how we activated Mystery Gift at one point? Well, now that's actually going into use. Not for that, obviously, because we needed a wireless adapter for that. That was mainly there to show that this is, in theory, something that would be given by Mystery Gift. So, I've done a heavy amount of cheating, and we'll see the results of that in a minute, but I believe we're going to be heading back to Kanto first. Yep. So, thanks to emulators having built-in action replay or whatever, we can have the Mystic Ticket and Aurora tickets, which I believe were never actually distributed, but you can hack them in, which both of them allow us to travel to different islands. So, let's check out some extra content that you might not be aware of. First off is Naval Rock. This one's an interestingly designed dungeon. There are no random encounters here, but there are a couple of paths we can take. Eventually, they're very long passages. They really wanted to make sure you knew that this place was very big. And not only is it very big, but it also goes very, very deep underground. Ridiculously deep underground, someone might say.
There better be a really good Pokemon at the bottom of this.
I mean, that's all according to taste. So, we have Lugia down here. Knock knock, it's Lugia, the blow thrower, independent flower, magical emerald holder. Here he is. Put on your 3D glasses for Lugia.
Oh, God, the face!
I'm mad and I want to make sure everyone knows it. Lugia, of course, is the legendary of Pokemon Soul Silver, Silver and Soul Silver. Soul Silver is the remake. But yeah, in terms of box art Pokemon, I never quite jived with Lugia's design that much. I don't know what it is. But I will give it this, it is very different. It's certainly not what one would expect from, you know, animals in general. After the legendary birds, it's pretty unique. Also, its wings look like hands. It's got the old wing hands.
It's interesting because I think Lugia is, like, far and away the more popular of the Gold Silver legendaries.
That would make sense, and I would probably agree with that. I'm not super big on legendaries in, like, sort of the mid-games. Nowadays, I'm actually interested in their designs. I like a lot of them. I don't know, maybe it was just me being stubborn about liking the box art Pokemon, but... Or, alternatively, it could just be catching legendaries is the worst, and I hate it. But either way, like, up until maybe Pokemon X... Actually, no, Gen 5 is pretty good. It's got good legendaries that are very tied to the story, so I appreciate them.
So I forget if this is canon or headcanon, but I think it's canon that Lugia is, like, connected to the legendary birds, that it's, like, in charge of them somehow. And I think it's a headcanon that Ho-Oh is in charge of the legendary gerbils.
Ho just got stuck with them, but come on, it's Ho-Oh. Oh, and I also looked it up. The Mystic tickets and Aurora tickets were actually distributed, so as long as you were at events, you could get these, you know, legally. But anyway, here's the other Pokemon. Of course, it's the corresponding Pokemon of Gold and Heart Gold, Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh looks dumb. Yeah, Ho-Oh's not, like, my favorite design. And in general, I'm very bitter about Ho-Oh just overall. Might see why. Alright, we did pretty good damage, so this probably won't be that tough a fight, right? Even though it's using Fire Blast, and it's ridiculously useful, even with rain. Alright, so first things first, Sunny Day. To be fair though, at the amount of health Ho-Oh's at, Sunny Day might actually help me to not take it out. Except fuck you, Ho-Oh's got Recover.
Oh.
I love legendaries with the Recover on them. It's real cool and good when they just heal, because they feel like it.
Oof.
And now that Sunny Day's not looking great. And now Surf's not doing anything. Would have been perfect if Ho didn't use Recover.
Well, the good news is it only has like 2 more of those Fire Blasts.
Yep. And then it can just spam Recover all day.
So I know at some point we gotta go to this other island, so the remaining 8.5 minutes of this video are not gonna just be Ho-Oh.
I mean, you never know. It's just the Ho variety hour. And by variety, I mean there is no variety. There is only Ho-Oh.
Yeah, I think another reason that Lugia is more popular is that it just tends to be featured more.
Yeah, Lugia is super popular despite the fact that I feel like Gold, you know, being the first named one when somebody talks about Gen 2, is what I would assume to be the more popular. Then again, there's Crystal. Anyway,
Whoops.
I fucking took out Ho-Oh, because you know what? You didn't see the other takes of Ho-Oh, but fuck Ho-Oh. Anyway.
We're just not getting Ho-Oh.
Ignore the text. Ho didn't get away. Ho is fucking dead. We'll never see Ho again.
This is a 99.9% run.
So yeah, Ho's just permadead. We're not worrying about Ho, because dear God, I spent so long trying to catch it in different takes, and just kept using Recover, because fuck you.
Surprised you didn't just cheat in like 99 Master Balls.
I cheated in Aurora and Mystic tickets, and that was scary enough. And unfortunately, there is something that we actually really want to use Master Balls on, so we'll be seeing that later. For now, we're going to go to Birth Island.
I would not go to an island called Birth Island. I would, in fact, stay far away from such a place.
Sounds like it would take a lot of labor, yeah. So, we've got a bit of a puzzle here. We need to interact with this triangle. It will reset its position if we just walk around really willy-nilly, but if we take the fewest number of steps to get to the triangle, then we can interact with it again. Also, there's no music whatsoever, so we just have to live with its ominous noise.
Man, can you imagine going to the event, getting the ticket, and not being able to figure out this puzzle? Just how frustrating that would be.
Yeah, it'd be a pain.
I'm not sure if I like this more or less than just the mystery gift Pokemon. 'Cause it's like, it's cute that there are actual like dungeons and puzzles involved, but I kind of just want the Pokemon actually.
Alright, so this is Deoxis, This is a legendary from the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald set of games, and is a legendary Pokemon I actually kinda like. Unfortunately, it's also level 30, so like, it's gonna be hard to catch in terms of I will accidentally kill it so easily. So very easily. But yeah, Deoxys has a fantastic theme, and just a generally really cool design. Deoxys also has multiple forms. In other games, it can change form. I forget how it does it in most games, but in the Gen 3 games, it actually depends on what version you're playing. So, its normal form is in Ruby, Sapphire, and the GameCube games. We'll get the attack form because we're playing FireRed. Defense form is in Leaf Green, and speed form is in Pokemon Emerald. Of course, its forms change what its stats are. You can probably figure out what it's good at depending on the form. And of course, it's giving us the description specifically for the attack one. But yeah, that's Deoxys. It's pretty rad. I like it.
Deoxys is the only reason I can remember DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. It's got his name in there.
Alright, enter the box with ye, weird thing.
I love when Pokemon names get obscure.
And who says they can't be educational? So yeah, that's all there is to Birth Island, though.
It's just the sweet spot for the target audience to not know about it at first, but still remember it when they do learn about it.
Yep.
That's what I love.
Alright, so we do have one more legendary Pokemon to catch. Not quite as cool as Deoxys, and in fact, most people will probably... Actually, I don't know how most people feel about him. I hate him. What am I even doing? Oh, that's right, yeah, I'm putting on the repels to make sure that we only get one Pokemon. And thankfully, said Pokemon isn't in this egg, because this egg is hatching now. Hello, Tiny Mankey. I'm glad you are born, but looking for something else at the moment.
Perry 2. Oh, Perry.
It's Peary. Everybody loves Peary. At the very least, let's look at Peary's, nature and whatnot. Hasty nature. And yeah, nothing special in terms of moves because, of course, I'm not trying to breed well or anything like that. Alright, so, could we actually get the Pokemon we're looking for? Unfortunately, not this take, so...
We only had one repel.
I don't like buying repels. So, with... I'm assuming another repel. Yes, one more repel. This time we'll get him.
Oh god, recording this must have been awful.
It wasn't actually that bad. Less terrible than Ho-Oh. This legitimately took less time than Ho-Oh. Alright, so, we have one of the running legendaries. This is Riko, Legend of Thunder. So, yeah, these legendaries are infamous for running the moment they get the chance, which is why you always save the Master Ball for them. Because if you don't, you'll never catch them, ever.
I forget what the rules are for the legendary gerbils in this game.
So they appear after you beat the game. I forget if you can see them in the on the map. I think if you find them, then you can locate them with the Pokedex.
But like, how do you know which one spawns?
Only one will spawn in the game. FireRed gets Riko.
That's really weird. Because like, of the three of them, two of them matter, and Raikou is not one of them. Entei got a movie. Suicune was on the crystal packaging. Who cares about Raikou?
Hey, Raikou had Legend of Thunder, you know, that one Pokemon special where they didn't have the usual cast. It was just a bunch of weirdos.
Oh God, was it what? Was it that part of one TV show that was like Pokemon Legends or Pokemon Generations or whatever,
I think maybe?
where they were gonna focus on characters that weren't Ash? So we got to see like Richie and Tracy team up or something.
I would have appreciated that conceit for a show, but yeah, in the end, no energy was put into it. Also, I was incorrect. It's actually the starter you choose that determines what legendary gerbil you get. You get Entei for Bulbasaur, Suicune for Charmander, and Raikou for Squirtle. So for most of them, it's the legendary that could kick your starter's ass.
Yeah, I think the Heart Gold and Soul Silver have a more like involved take on it, where like all three spawn, but the places that they spawn in are different. Like one is part of the story, one goes to a specific location, and only one of them is a running legendary. That might actually be the ultraviolet hack. It's hard for me to remember which one that does. Which one does that rather?
And since we're over time anyway, one more thing. Did you think the roaming legendaries were fun already? Well, guess what? There's a glitch associated with them.
Of course.
Uh, Entei and Raikou, if they use Roar, they won't be seen again. They'll just escape forever because of the glitch. Save your Master Balls if you ever want to catch one of these three Pokemon. Dear God, I cannot emphasize this enough. Just use a Master Ball. That's what these Pokemon were made for the Master Balls.
The only good thing about the legendary gerbils is that if you put them to sleep, they'll still run away, which is a funny mental image.
Yeah, there's a great awkward zombie comic about it. It's a classic.
The Entei movie is probably the best Pokemon movie, and that's the only good thing to ever come out of the legendary gerbils.
Yep, the fact that Entei is voiced by Dan Green.
He's voiced by Dan Green. He's a good dad.